But they tell about them.
Mm-hmm.
We should get her meal ready, then look out in the field like she's running with
Mm.
our stuff.
And then they'd see it and come running, huh? They probably watch for her too.
Yeah. They never had lots of bush bunches.
Mm-mm.
Look at the sun and just about check what time it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, their bellies would get hungry too, huh?
Mm-hmm. Getting hay and then unhitch the horses, took them out to the canal, and
Mm-hmm.
or would they? No, they feed them first.
Uh-huh.
And when they got ready to go, hitch them back up and go back to work, while they took them out to the canal and bring them.
Uh-huh.
Before that, then.
Well, yeah, they deserve the break too.
Mm-hmm. And I see my dad. These wagons had old wood, had wooden running and iron thing around them,
Mm-hmm.
And just before I got harvest time, my dad had backed these wagons in the canal.
Mm-hmm.
And leaving there for I don't know how long, but anyhow, and I'd soak up the wood
Mm.
and make it swell,
Mm-hmm.
so it tight up. Used to do a lot of things that
Mm.
I never ever think about doing.
Did your dad ever have a tractor?
He did that after the boys started farming around.
Uh-huh. The boys
Well, they
didn't want to do too
when I
much.
went up, I'd go up to the dry farm. Dad always had hay, and he always had good hay crops.
Mm-hmm. Whoops.
From in the rain. I'd always have to go up there and leave their horses.
Mm-hmm.
And then they hired this Summers boy to cut. He had a header, what they called a header, cut the wheat.
Mm.
And the wagon would drive right along the side where the wheat would come down, and they'd put the wagon or the wheat on the wagon, and then you take it in and they'd take it off the derrick and fork.
Mm-hmm.
And had piles of wasn't much bigger than this table, but they were quite high.
Huh.
And they stacked the grain in there, and they'd stack one on each side so they could throw the grain each way.
Uh-huh.
And then as you got down the line, why you pull a thresher machine down a little ways further and where's the other sacks were, stacks. Oh, it was something.
Mm-hmm.
We all had to get out and do our own, we all had our own chores to do.
Mm-hmm. What were some of your chores besides the pigs?
Herd the pigs, sheep, and and then Dad got to where he'd drive the sheep up to the dry farm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd have to go out there and herd them sheep.
How many days did that take? How far away was the drive from?
Well, from spring until fall.
How many days did it take to get from your house up to the dry farm now?
About 20 miles. Make the horses trot.
Mm-hmm.
Keep their pasture.
You rode by horse clear up there?
No, hitch on the wagon.
Mm.
But it was about 20 miles.
So could you get there in one day?
Mm-hmm.
Could you? Mm-hmm. And then you'd stay overnight and come back?
No, we stayed up there for the season.
Oh, you'd stay up there. Mm. You had a house up there?
Uh-huh.
Mm.
It's still standing.
Wow. Who lives there now?
Somebody come in and broke it.
Mm.
Well,
Mm. Well, who would farm the other ground while you were up? Would Grandpa stay up there too? Or would he come back to
yeah,
farm the other
Grandpa
ground?
was always up there.
Huh?
Grandpa was always up there when I was.
Hmm. But then he had the other farm.
Well, I had the other boys down there.
Mm.
I remember Grandpa and Les and me was the only ones that was up there.
Mm-hmm.
Cut that and driving head, 12 head of horses in the night, and I mean, he had horses that would be hitched all up. And Les would always fill his pockets full of rocks. And if one of the head horse got to lagging back, I'd always throw a rock at it.
Uh-huh. Let him know.
You know,
Couldn't
would
do
that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they'd probably have done. They'd cut the grain and run onto the wagon and
Mm-hmm.
I hate that time of the year to come.
And yet those are the things you remember now.
Oh, what?
Those are the most memorable things now, huh?
Yeah, Dad had another, and the older girls cleaned all the sagebrush out.
Mm-hmm. How did they
It
do
was
that?
all on farming ground when I remember.
How did they do that?
Um, cut the sagebrush with an axe and then dig the roots out.
Mm. Wow, that must have been a job to even get the land ready to farm. Mm. Then would they burn the sagebrush or what? Would they burn it or just?
Yeah, pile it up and use it for wood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this whole country, the whole country was thought all it was sagebrush.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine what people had to do to get the grass. Like it is today, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I gotta go to bed.